All right, guys, I'm here with Bunkroom. What's your Bunkroom number? 4A. And do you guys have a team name?
The 4 aliens.
They're called the
Potatoes Little Misfits.
Yeah.
Potatoes Little Misfits.
Yeah. Our symbol's like a potato doll.
All right, and Violet, tell me, what have we got here in front of us?
So you have a count. So you pick.
Well, what is it, first of all?
It's a board game.
You've made a board game for camp, yeah?
Yeah.
How does it work?
So you pick your counter color. We've got like black and like purple and other colors.
Okay.
And so you start at square one,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have to roll a die to see, and like whatever you roll, how many forward, like that's how many spaces you move forward.
Okay, roll a dice, move forward, I get it. So I have to go from here to where?
So if you get a 4, if you get a 5, you have to stop at the 4 because it's a black dot. So that's an activity at camp.
Pause. Black dot. Juliet, what are the tell me about these black dots. What have I got? Sign of the Bellbird. I've got Adventure Stream. I've got Swimming. Why are those ones black dots, Juliet?
Because they're the main events and the main things we're going to be doing.
On camp?
Yeah.
So they're our main activities. And when I'm playing the game, so if I roll a 6, do I get to go past them, or do I
You have to stop if you get one, even if you keep on. You can still keep on going.
no matter what? Okay, now tell me, what do I do when I get to one of these black dot activities?
You have to pick up one of these cards.
Okay, what are these cards?
These cards are the activity cards.
Okay, so read that one to me.
This one says, you slipped on the bouldering wall. Roll an M5 to move.
An M5. Miko, what does M5 mean? I don't know what that means. You might need to tell me about your character card.
So we've got a character card.
Let's have a look. This is Miko's character card. Oh, look, it's you skiing. And I can see SMART and I can see a whole lot of stars. Tell me about that.
So we had to rate ourselves and our smart each letter.
Mm-hmm.
I gave myself 4 stars for M.
4 stars for motivation?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you picked up that card, you've got 4 stars for motivation. And what did it say again? It said
You have to roll an M5. So
M5. So what do you need to roll to get over the bouldering wall?
1.
You only need to roll a 1. That'll be very easy for you because you're old. Who's got a lower motivation skill?
I've got a 2.
Oh, Zoe's got a 2 for motivation. Let's have a look. So she gave herself 2 stars for motivation. So Zoe, in order to get over the bouldering wall, what would you need to roll?
A 3 or over.
Yeah, 3 or over. Okay, so wouldn't you just give yourself 5 stars for everything?
No, because we're only allowed 15 stars.
So you have to decide how many stars, you have to divvy up what your ability is. Does this relate to real life, or is this just made up?
Just made up.
It's made up in this case. If we think about camp as a whole, when we're actually at camp, this is just the board game version, what does this relate to in real life?
Our smart skills and our worries we have
Yeah,
to try and get over them.
exactly, because are we all the same? We're not all the same, absolutely. The kind of point here is that we recognise that everyone in our team is different, right? Yeah. So tell me, what happens if I don't get it? So it's let's say it's M6 or something, and I roll a 1, and what have you got? Oh, you've got 5 motivation points as well. Well, you'd pass with a 1. If I'm Zoe and I roll a 1, what will happen to me? I only get 3.
You have to stay at the checkpoint till you get all the numbers, and then you can move on.
Okay, so I have to stay there at that dot until I get enough numbers, unless what?
Some people have encourager points, and they can use the encourager points for themselves.
Oh, do you know about the encourage points? Tell me about the encourage points, Lily. What are they?
So on some of the chance cards that you get,
Yeah.
you can get encourager points a certain amount, and if someone needs some help getting one of them, then getting over it, like just 1 or 2 away, then you can donate your encourager points, or you can use them for your own.
Okay, so you get an encourager point. Use them for yourself if you're greedy, or you can use them on your friends to help them achieve. How does this relate, do you think, Lily, to real life when we're actually at camp?
It could relate in a way that if you were nervous about something if someone encouraged you to do it so that you didn't just skip it because you were too scared?
Because we're not. I mean, you guys are going to be doing the activities together, right, as a Bunkroom, yeah? And it's not just about you trying to win at camp. What is it really about when we're at camp?
Like teamwork?
Yeah, teamwork and actually helping one another out. Yeah? Because we want you all to have a successful time. You've also got a mini game in your game. Tell me about the mini game, someone. Go for it, Violet and Juliet.
So we've got a mini game. So this one is more realistic than this one. We had to write unrealistic, so people were expected for it to be like, you know. So it's things like
-2 spaces for destroying the world with a robot.
and then there's move 4 of the space for secretly texting your mum on Miss Patterson's phone.
Ah, goodness me. I hope you guys don't steal Miss Patterson's phone while we're at camp. So that's the unrealistic version of what might happen at camp. And this one is the more realistic. Is that right? And you've got chance cards as well. So is that where we get encourager points?
Yes, that's
And then some of them say things like, oh, God, the person on the bunk over you peed their pants, -5 spaces. You tripped. Go back. Okay, that's a bit more realistic than someone peeing on you, probably. You have someone annoying you, sneak away to the unrealistic minigame. Oh, so if you land on that square, you have to go in.
to there and
and you have to try and get out from being in trouble.
Oh, it slows you down. Okay.
This one's hard to get out of.
So overall, one more thing. Go on.
We also have a mid-bay and a Bunkroom D, and so we have some.
Bunkroom D, that's where you go if you're naughty, right?
Yeah.
we have some
And we
get
have
out
some-
of Bunkroom D free cards.
Yeah.
Get out of Bunkroom. Oh, yeah.
And we've got it's like one. This is what you have to do to get in mid-bay. If you get one of these chance cards, it says, "Ow, you were playing on the grass and face planted. Roll an R7 to go to the mid-bay."
Oh, ouch. So you end up in the mid-bay. How do you get out of the mid-bay?
There's also chance cards, quite similar to.
Oh, yeah.
the Bunkroom.
What if you don't have one of those chance cards? You have to stay there
Stay in there.
for how many turns?
Until you get one. Isn't it like until
Yeah.
you get
No, it's until you roll a 6.
Oh, until you roll a 6 to get out. Wow, this looks like a lot of fun. Why do you think we spent like 2 whole weeks developing a board game instead of doing proper learning like mathematics and reading and writing and all those important learnings? Why do we spend? Why? Well, prove it. Why is it important?
Because this.
Zoe, I love that you're enthusiastic. We're going to let someone else have a go at answering the question. Go, Juliet.
Because some of us might have fears.
Mhm.
To laugh and joke and colour it in and just write it down on a board game will help us then feel less scary.
Yeah.
how irrational sometimes some of your fears are.
Sometimes our fears are irrational, like we're going to fall out of our abs, like someone's going to pee on us on the top bunk.
There's a robot army that's coming at camp.
Right. So just talking about our worries, can it make our worries does it make them go away?
No, but it makes you feel better about them.
Yeah, it makes you understand them, you can talk them through, you can joke about them, you can have a laugh in the context of a board game, and then when we're actually at camp, what do you think will happen? It'll just be a bit easier. Talking about things that are worrying us or making us nervous is part of being brave, isn't it? Some people say you just have to be brave, you just have to not be scared of things. What a load of rubbish. Yeah? What does bravery really mean, do you guys think? Violet?
Like truly conquering your fears. Like doing it even though you're scared.
That's it, yeah. So feeling a bit of fear, feeling a bit of nerves, but being able to pluck up the courage to be able to do it anyway. Yeah? I'm looking forward to seeing that on camp. Have you guys enjoyed this topic?
Yes.
Yeah?
Oh, wait, it's 4 more days.
4 more days till camp.
Extra math is terrible.
Hey, I'm editing this out of the videos. Learn your times tables, okay? All right. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.